Coming up on the first pitch, Henry Aaron now at the plate. And we're underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's inside.
Good eye in that spot.
That ball's foul.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Ball, that's in.
Now the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off the plate, they'll do it again. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Laureano under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And today's starter, John Donaldson. What do you got on him, Chris?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Out to short. What a stop. Fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a foul out of play. Williams gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's inside. 3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Miguel Cabrera. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On to first, double play. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. Hard hit left side. Henderson over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Solid pitch. The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. throw to second, and great jump. Runner goes again. There's a ball.
That's inside.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Right back to him on the mound. There's one. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Ketel Marte. Fouled off left side.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
In the air to left center. Ramirez should have this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Hey!
The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2.
This guy's a
that's up
fun
there.
guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And there's a strike. This to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ball, that's out.
That's in there. Check swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. That one missing inside. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Adele on the run. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Henry Aaron will hit next. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
This one in the air. Ramirez gets under it. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Ball inside.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. And there's 2 down. Laureano comes up to hit. And that's outside. Ball 1. Crow Armstrong on the move. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Start of the 4th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the inside corner for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2 away now. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Stepping in, Bernie Williams.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, right side. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That's out.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's out to center field. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. He went. Strike 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the 1st inning.
Ball, that's in. That's a ball.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Into center and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd. The throw in, and he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
The left fielder, number 99, Manny Ramirez.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Pitch out, but no action. The 2-1. Pitch out, but no movement. Ball 3. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Adele on the run. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tying run is in to score from third. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And it's fouled away.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And they'll do it again. Center field. Laureano moving under this one. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, leading off Eddie Murray.
Ball, that's down.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moving under it. And there's one down. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Runner on at first with one. Gone. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Josh Gibson.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Just missed.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down.
And that one gets away at the plate. No advance, though. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
The 0-1 in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 1 out. And that is out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a ball. Not close with that one. Ball 3. Called out on strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that one is inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Josh Gibson stepping in now.
Josh Gibson.
just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two now. Smith gets it to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. That's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Seager slings to first, and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And that's off
the plate.
The inside edge. Ball 1.
Hey! Ball, that's low.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Misses inside, and it's a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And he walked him. And he represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Ball 1 to Bryce.
That's the ball.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive. And
he makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Bernie Williams.
Inside, ball 1. Hey! Nope, that's inside.
That one found hard the other way. 2-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2. Up the middle, Aaron. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Ball 1.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th.
Hey!
That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
That one
Ball 3.
just misses. Line drive at him in center field. So digging in. Miguel Cabrera cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Foul ball there.
That's ball 2.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Ball 4,
and ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Eddie Murray, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That smash towards center. Crow Armstrong under it, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Late with the swing there. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Safe at first as they can't make the play. 1 down. Manny Ramirez digs in now. In the air, right field. Adele has a beat on it and makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
High leg.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Will Smith to the plate. Slider for a strike.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. A little bit low. Ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And That's in there at the knees for a strike. Smith on at first, nobody out. Just off the inside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Tyler Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Now batting Joe Adell. Just missed.
Ball.
Outside low, and the count is 3-1. That clips the corner.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1.
Marte to Aaron for 1. Double play. What a twin. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, number 11.
Now pitching.
To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Trinan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Got him swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch.
Here's the tag, and he's out. Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Henry Aaron. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, number 51.
The designated hitter, Bernie Williams. Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Joan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. On the outside corner, got him looking. Swing and a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball 2.
Now he breaks his bat. Next to hit, Miguel Cabrera. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Seager into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Ball. That's inside. Yeah.
So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right side. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And that one fouled off. To third, and that's just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
And that will end the inning. We go to the 9th, leading off number 24. That's ripped, base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Andrew Miller.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside ball.
Miller goes 6 feet 7 inches. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Check swing, and he went. And the count is even, 2-2. That one missed. Harper runs. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. At the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Nope. That's inside.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And we're back. And now the first baseman, number 33. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the dirt, and the runner holds.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. Josh Gibson now at the plate. He's 2 for 2.
Ball.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Darren O'Day into the game. And that misses. And that is ball one.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
High fly ball, right field. And there's two away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder. Ramon looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Adley Rutschman. He represents the winning run. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Comebacker to the mound. And that is the ball game. $2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Moonbeam ice cream taking off your